What's up, friends? This is Turning Wrenches with Matt. We have a huge tool haul today, okay? I'm super excited. I'm going to start doing these tool hauls at the end of every month. The reason being is because I want to be able to use these tools and then also give y'all information of how they worked, how I like them, if I didn't like them, if I like them. And the reason I wanted to start doing this is because this month I actually bought a tool that I've been wanting for a long time. And come to find out, I've kind of regretted that buy. On the other hand, I don't know if y'all have ever done this, but you know, sometimes the tool trucks have special edition tools for the holidays or something. And I saw this tool there. It was after Christmas, but I guess it was a Christmas special. And he had a few extra. And I said, you know what, I'll just grab it. I'll probably never use it. Come to find out, that has been one of my favorite tools of the month. So I'm super excited about this, guys. I hope you are too. Matter of fact, before I go forward, comment below if you bought a tool that you regret, that you were super excited about, and comment if you bought a tool that you really didn't think you were going to use, but it turned out to be one of your favorite. Go ahead and comment that below, and let's get started. All right, so before I go into one of my first tools I bought this month, I do want to say I bought some AC gauges. My coworker used them today, so I told him to lock them up in his toolbox. You know, AC gauges are AC gauges. So yeah, I bought that. But this is one of the first buys I bought this month. I showed this on my channel. This is the Hercules 1/4 inch long neck. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it shocked me. And if you want to watch the video, it's in my shorts. But yeah, one of my most shocking, not my most shocking, but one of them that I bought. So yeah, the Hercules long neck, pretty cool little tool here. I bought the battery and the charger with it. If you want to know if I recommend them, as far as the torque of this and the feel of it, yes. Now, I haven't used it for long periods of time, so I can't tell you the life of it. But so far what I've seen from it, I do like it, and for the price, you can't beat it. So, yeah. So let's get into the next one. The next tool I want to show you is the digital 3/8 Mako torque wrench. It's 3/8. One of the reasons why I like it, first off, it's digital, and that's pretty cool. It goes to 100 foot-pounds. There's other metrics in it, but in my field, there comes times where we have a certain torque spec, but then it calls for a like 5-degree turn or a 20-degree turn after you torque it down. Well, this actually has that in it. So after you torque it, you can actually set in here, the degree of the turn you need to make, and this does that turn, and it'll stop whenever you make that degree of the turn. So what I usually have to do is on the bolts, after I'm gonna go ahead and use my, 1/2 inch torque. So there are track bolts, because I work on dozers. So I would have to torque it to, 300 pounds or something. And then you have to go a certain degree. So I'd have to usually mark the bolt and then turn it to that certain degree. So excited about this. Have not used it yet, so I can't tell you, as far as function wise, but I think it's a good tool. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, obviously, I know not everybody's a big fan of Mako. That's fine. I love all tools. You're going to see them all here. If you watch this channel and you see a certain tool brand, you're like, I don't like that tool brand. Well, don't worry. I've got them all here. So most, not all. But anyways, yep, there's the 3/8 digital torque wrench. We got more. We have this 56 ounce hammer here. Look, I'm a hammer. I love hammers, okay? I'll show y'all my hammer drawer. I mean, I don't have a ton, but I have a good handful. Actually, I'll show that right now. So yeah, I like hammers. But I saw this, I just couldn't pass it up. I don't know why. I have hammers, but this will be the biggest hammer I have in my box. I do have a sledgehammer that's not in my box, but I've already used it, and it's worked out good. It did the job. I had to take a fan off a ram, and I had my, my little tool for the pneumatic air, but I didn't have air with me, so I just put the tool on there, gave it a couple whacks, and it's good to go. So yeah, I haven't used it much, but it's in my toolbox for when I need it, and I think it feels real good. It's not heavy, you know, but you can tell by, you know, the feel when you swing it. It's got some, it's going to hit something, you know. So yeah, snap on here, 56 ounce hammer. Show y'all a couple other sets that I got. I'm going to show y'all them together. These are both snap-on. So the first set here is a O-ring seal set. I've been wanting these for a long time. They have, you know, a little thinner there where you can kind of grab that O-ring and pull it out. You know, for a long time I used picks, you know, to pull O-rings out, and it kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, and you kind of scratch stuff up. So these are perfect here. There's some long ones with different angles, a couple short. I've already used these. I actually today I changed out some AC O-rings. I did an AC compressor, dryer, and accumulator on a haul truck, and I used these and just popped them right out. You know, and you know, on those trucks, they've been on there for so long that they get stuck to the air, you know, the AC line. So these kind of just plucked it right off. So nice little set, snap on. I've wanted these for so long. Super excited about these. So I have a lot of picks, but I've lost most of my set of my long picks. I think the only long pick I had before I bought this set was, and I don't hardly ever use this one, so I went ahead and bought this whole set. It has all four of the main ones in it, snap on, long, so super excited about that as well. And so yeah, there's two more things, and would you believe it? There's more. Now, before I get into the tool that I regretted kind of, and the tool that I was super surprised by, this is one of the last ones I'll show you before those two. This right here is, well, if you don't know what this is, that's fine. That's why you're on the channel. But this is a long 3/8 extension, okay? You know, they make these for like transmissions, you know, to get into a spot where you have to go a long ways, you can't get to the bolt. Now, the cool thing about this is on the end there, it has where it will lock it down. So you pull this down, put the socket on. It didn't lock, hold on. I'm gonna leave that in there just so y'all can see how dumb I am. So you gotta put it on right first. Put it on. Not coming off. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Awesome, because I know some of y'all that's worked on transmissions or did something where you got to get to a bolt or a nut, and you can't reach it with your hands. So you don't want this to, you know what would be good with these? Get you some of those magnetic. Put that bad boy on there. Man, I'm telling you right there, that is golden. Put it on there, let that magnet hold that bolt, and so when you slide it out, the bolt's still on there. So, hey, pretty cool, guys. I love it. All right, y'all ready for this? First, I'm gonna start with a tool that I regretted. And I'm telling you, I ain't used it yet. I'm very disappointed in that. Yes, yes, yes. I wanted this thing so bad. And, oh, it hits deep. But no, I don't know, guys. I mean, I love the thought of it. I just haven't used it yet. There hasn't came a time where I needed it. So I think that's why. But I know there will come a time where I'll need it, and I'll be like, okay, guys, I was mistaken. But I don't know. I've been using my other ratchets, you know? So, anyways, guys, this is the tool that I kind of regret this month, but the tool that I look forward to the most. So I'm not saying don't get one. I mean, it is an awesome tool and I love it, and it'll always be in my toolbox, but I just haven't used it yet. So anyways, this is the 3/8 extra long neck snap-on. Now let's get into my favorite tool of this month. Y'all ready? All right, so my favorite tool of the month are these Knipex twin grip. These things are awesome. This is a limited edition. It was like a Christmas edition, you know? It was just sitting on this truck in a box. I saw them, I said, you know, why not? Why not? I don't need them, why not? Boy, was I wrong. These things have saved me. In the week that I've had them, I've used them for a couple of jobs already. Let me just give you an example. I got these channel locks here. You know, I know, a lot of you probably have tried to pull hose clamps off with these channel locks, which are good. These Knipex are awesome, but a lot of times these things, when you're trying to grab them clamps, they slip, and you're trying to get it in the right position, and you're trying to put it where it needs to be, and you're sitting there struggling, and you finally get it, and you're like, if you don't get it, you're stressed out. I put this thing on a hose clamp one time, and I tried to shake it around to try to make it slip off. It did not. These things are awesome. I use these for another job too, I forgot. But I highly recommend these. These are the Knipex twin grip. Now, I know this is a limited edition, but they still make them like this. So I definitely check them out. Anyways, guys, let me know which tool you like the most, which tool you didn't really care for, whatever you want to let me know. Let me know that all of them sucked. I don't know. But anyways, guys, take care and keep on wrenching. I'll see you in the next one.